Dear students, today I'd like to invite you in the new session of rationalizing the denominator. Last time I showed you and I taught you on introduction to radical, and today I'm going to proceed with rationalizing the denominator. What is rationalizing? Rationalization or rationalize means rationalization is a process of removing radical sign in the denominator of an expression. So maybe if you're not familiar, what is denominator and numerator? So you need to understand the concept of numerator and the denominator. Consider this expression a over b. Now the number at the top is always called denominator, numerator, and the bottom number is called denominator. So from this the fraction, a is called numerator, and the b is called denominator. D is called denominator. Okay. Now, rationalize the denominator means means removing of radical sign from the denominator. The explanation is removing the radical sign from the denominator, from the bottom number of the fraction. Now think of this number. Now think of this expression. Maybe one day all you have already solved the equations and they end up here. And they end up here, minus 3 under root. Now, on mathematics processes, don't end here, okay? When you reach this process, make sure that you remove the radical sign from the bottom, which is the denominator, okay? Remove the radical signs from the denominator always. Now, how to remove them, this is what exactly I'm going to show you in this session. Now, how can we? Here it is, the solution. Okay. Now, rationalize. The question can be said. Rationalize the denominator. Rationalize the denominator. Okay. Solution. Okay. 1 5 under root. Okay, this is 1 over minus 3 under root. Okay, now rationalize the denominator means you are going to like this. Just follow what I'm doing, then you understand. Okay, then this one will equal to 1. Okay, 5 under root minus 3 under root. Then multiply now by the same denominator but exchanging an operation. Okay, if an operation it is negative, then here you write positive. Okay, and if an operation was positive, then here I would have written negative. Now from this one, an operation is negative, therefore by changing our operation, you can write now plus, then repeat the same number here, 5 under root, then plus the same number, then 3. That one. Now here it is. Now this one will be equal to 1 times this one. We're going to have 5 under root, then plus 3 under root. That outside, that the bottom number, we are going to have 5 under root minus 3 under root. Okay, then times 5 under root plus 3 under root. Okay, now this one will be equal to 5 under root plus 3 under root over. Now take it 5 times these ones. Now I'm going to have 5 under root times this number. Then I'll take negative 3 times this number, okay? Then 5 under root plus 3 under root, okay? Then minus 3 under root, then bracket 5 under root plus 3 under root, okay? Then this one will be equal to 5 under root plus 3 under root over 5 under root times 5 under root is equal to 25 under root, right? Equal to 25 under root plus 5 times 5 is 15 under root, then minus 3 under root times 5, 5 under root is 15 under root, okay? Then minus negative 3. Negative 3 times negative 3. This one, negative 3 times positive 3 under root. This one is equal to under root negative, okay? Then at the numerator, the top number of 5 plus 3 under root over, okay, this one is equal to, now under root of 25 is 5, then plus, now under root of 15 positive minus under root of 15, this one is cancelled, will be equal to 0. Therefore this one will be equal to 0, and plus 0, minus under root of 9 is 3. If you follow the rules, I hope you do remember the rules of how to find these ones. And if you have forgotten, please review the previous sessions. And if you are new to these sessions, please just go to previous sessions. You will find a lot of explanations on how to do these things, okay? Now 5 under root plus 3 under root, okay, over, now 5 minus 3. Now this one will be equal to 5 under root plus 3 under root over 2. This is the answer, okay? Now you can see we have moved from this part to here. Now you can see now we don't have a radical sign in the denominator part, okay? Now this is what is called rationalization, removing the radical sign from the denominator, okay? Now let me give you an example, which is the first example, okay? Now example number 1, we can be given this question, maybe 3 over 5 under root. Now rationalize the denominator. Solution, okay? Now this one will be equal to 5 under root, then times the same number, okay? 5 under root over 5 under root. You know what? If you need to prove this, if you take 5 under root divided by 5 under root, you get 1. So this one will not be affected, it will remain the same. That's why I've written there, I've copied the same number on the numerator and the denominator part, okay? Now this one will be equal to 3 times 5 under root will be equal to 3 under root of 5, okay, over 5 times 5, then you're going to have 5 under root, okay? Now this one will be equal to 3 under root of 5, okay, over under root of 25, under root of 25 is 5. Now 3 over under root of 5 is equal to 3 under root of 5 over 5. Somebody there might try to simplify by cancelling 5 and 5. No, you cannot do that, because this 5 is in the under root, and this 5 is not, the 5 in the denominator is not in the under root, so you cannot cancel it, okay? But if they were in this, if also 5 in the denominator were in the radical sign, probably we are going to do that. Okay, but this one will end there. Okay, let me give you another example of rationalizing the denominator. Okay, rationalizing the denominator. Okay, it's example number 2. Example number 2. Okay, rationalize the denominator from 6 over 7 minus 7 under root minus 2. Yes. Now solution. Now check 6. This one will be equal to 6 over 7 under root minus 2. Then times 7, as I told you before. You exchange the operation. Now here is minus, but here on that side you make plus. Okay, over 7 under root minus 2. Okay, now this one will give us 6 times this one. I'm going to 6 bracket 7 under root minus plus 2. Oh, sorry, the space is not enough. Let me copy it on the other side here. Okay, now it's going to be equal to 6, then 7 under root plus 2 over, then here we have 7 minus 2, then a bracket, then another 7. Oh, this one is plus, sorry. Okay, plus 2. Okay, now this one will be equal to, by opening the bracket, it will be equal to 6, 7 under root plus 12 over. Now from in the denominator, I'll take 7 times the whole thing. It's 7 under root plus 2. Then I'll take negative 2 times the whole thing. Then this one will be equal to 7 under root. Then in the bracket, copy the whole number here. 7 under root plus 2. Okay, then negative 2 times this one will be equal to negative 2, and the whole thing here. Okay, then plus 2. Okay, and this one will be equal to 6 under root of 7 plus 12 over. Now 7 times 7 is equal to 49 under root plus 2. Under root of 7 times 2, this one will be equal to 2 under root of 7 minus 2 times 7 under root, going to have 2 under root of 7. Then negative 2 times positive 2 will be equal to 4. Then we are going to have 6 under root of 7 plus 12, and then the numerator. Then under root of 47 is 7 plus. Okay, now 2 under root of 7 minus 2 under root of 7, we get 2 minus 2 is 0. Then 0 times 7 equal to 0. Therefore, this one is equal to 0 minus 4. Okay, now this one will be equal to 6 under root of 7 plus 12 over 7 minus 4. Now the answer will be equal to 6 under root of 7 minus 12 over. Let's extend a little bit. Minus over 3. This is the answer, this question. Okay. Now, another question. Another question now. It's another example. Let me give you another example. Let me give you another example here. Example here. Another example. Now assume I've given this one, maybe 5 under root over 5 under root plus 3 under root. Now rationalize the denominator. Solution. Now 5, this one is equal to under root over 5 under root plus 3 under root. Then you times, you multiply by 5 under root. Now exchange them, an operation. Since here is plus, you add, then you minus. Okay, then 3 under root over, copy the same thing here, the denominator side, 3 minus 3 under root. Then with this I'm going to have 5 under root, the bracket is 5 under root minus 3 under root. Okay, here I'm going to have 5 under root plus 3 under root, then do the same thing, times this one, 5 under root minus 3 under root. Now this one will be equal to 5 under root times 5 under root will be equal to 25 under root minus 5 under root times 3 under root is going to be 15 under root. Okay, over, then 5 times this one, then we're going to have 5 under root, then 5 under root minus 3 under root, then you add plus 3 under root, multiply by the whole thing, which is 5 under root minus 3 under root. Then at the top I'll have 5, because under root of 25 is 5, then minus 15 under root over 5 times 5 under root, 500 times 500 is equal to 25 under root minus 5 times 3 under root, then I'm going to have 15 under root plus 3 under root times 5 under root, I'm going to have 15 under root, and then 3 under root times 3 under root, we're going to have 9 under root. Okay, equals 3 times 3. Now this one will be equal to 5 minus 15 under root over, now under root of 25 is 5, okay, minus this one and this one will cancel, going to have 0, okay, then minus under root of 9 is 3. Now finally I will have 5 minus 15 under root over 5 minus 3. This one is equal to, therefore this one is equal to 5 minus 15 under root over 2. This is the final answer of an expression of given to find the to rationalize the denominator. Another example, which of course the last example on this session, is this one. Now, always, as I've been telling you, you should move on the track on mathematics problem solving. So if you follow the rules, you cannot lost. Okay, you cannot lost in the jungle of know-how. Okay, but this is example number 4. Okay, you'll be given this 2 plus 3 under root over 2 under root minus 5 under root. Now rationalize the denominator. Rationalize the denominator. Okay. Now you can do this. Solution. Check this. I'm copying. This will be equal to 2 plus 3 under root over 2 under root minus 5 under root. Then multiply by under root of 2, which is the denominator. Here we have a subtraction. Now let's change the operation by writing plus 5 under root over 2 under root plus 5 under root. Okay. Now from there, I'll have 2 times the whole thing. Therefore, I'm going to have 2 in the bracket, 2 under root plus 5 under root. Okay. Then the plus 3 times the whole thing. Okay. Then this one will be equal to 3 under root bracket 2 under root plus 5 under root over, then take 2 times this one will be equal to 2 under root times this one, the whole thing, 2 under root. I'm trying to shorten because I've already showed you how we arrange them. Okay, then minus 5 times the whole thing, going to have 5 under root, okay, times 2 in the bracket, 2 under root plus 5 under root. Okay, therefore I'm going to have 2 times 2. Okay, then I need to, okay, 2 times 2, and it is 2 under root of 2, then plus 2 times 5 under root, then it is 2 under root of 5, then plus under root of 3 times 2, under root of 3 times 2, this one is equal to 6 under root, then plus 3 times under root of 5 is equal to 15 under root. Okay, yes, 15 under root. Now here, okay, here, downside here, okay, in the denominator I'm going to have 2 times 2, then I'm going to have 4 under root, yes, 2 times 2 under root plus 200 times 5 under root, you're going to have 10 under root. Okay, by multiplying the numbers in the radical sign or under root sign. So minus under root of 5 times under root of 2, we're going to have 10 under root, then minus 5 times 5, then we're going to have 25 under root. Then this one will be equal to 2 under root of 2, okay, plus 2 under root of 5 plus 15 under root over under root of 4 is 2, then plus the under root of 10 minus under root of 10 we cancel, we're going to have 0, then plus 0 minus under root of 25 is 5. Okay, now this one will be equal to 2 under root of 2 plus 2 under root of 5. Oh, 5. Oh, there's plus 6. This one. 2 under root of 2. This one. 2 under root of 5. Then 2, and 6 under root. Plus 6 under root. So you are supposed to write 6 under root. I forgot, I'm sorry. Then plus 15 under root can be split as, 15 under root. Not under root can be written as 3 under root times 5 under root, right? Okay, so I need to simplify because I've seen a loophole of simplifying this. So this one can be written as, okay, let me add more space here. Okay, now this one will be equal to 2 under root of 2, then plus 2 under root of 5, okay, then plus 3 under root Okay. Oh, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Okay, rectangle here. I don't want to complicate it more. Okay, let that end there. Then 2 and out of 2 plus 2 and out of 5 plus and out of 15 plus and out of 6. Now this one over 2 minus 5 is negative 3. Okay, this is the final answer of this expression. Now I hope you have followed me carefully, and I'm sure you'll be able to attack more complicated and more tough questions. Follow me next on the next session. For now, bye and see you next time.